Hello and welcome to the Dungeon Diaries. It's me, Stephanie, again. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make some mason jar salads. These are really nice. They will keep in your fridge for about 5 days. Any longer than that, and I find that the taste and the freshness of the vegetables is compromised. The kind of mason jar that I recommend getting is the quart size, and if you can find some that have the wide mouth, it'll be a lot easier to get your hand in and out. You can see my hand doesn't really fit, so it can be a little bit hard to get things in and out. And then you'll have to get a pack of lids if you don't already have some. And then the mason jars, oftentimes they'll come with their first set of lids and rings, but if not, then just grab some of these. And then what you'll do with the lid part is you'll slice just, like a ½ an inch. There just needs to be some little slit in the top of that. I used a knife, I think, and then you'll put a piece of black electrical tape over the top. So once you have your lids and your rings made and your mason jars, then we can start putting the ingredients in. The thing that you want to make sure that you do is put any protein, if you're going to use meat, you want to put that in on the bottom, and then you'll layer your vegetables from the wettest on the bottom, and then you'll put your greens. I have spinach and then kale here that I've already massaged with olive oil and some sea salt. You'll put that on top, and then I personally don't like to add my dressing until the very end. You can just pour the dressing on top and then shake it around, and it makes it very delicious. So this is a kale detox salad, and it is absolutely delicious. It's very high in the good fats, avocados, olive oil. It does call for sesame seeds, and I realized when I went to make this that I'm out of sesame seeds. So you can add those in, but I'm actually just going to grab my pumpkin seeds and use those instead. So I'll just use my pumpkin seeds instead of sesame seeds. So I'm going to put my avocado in first. This is one whole avocado chopped up. And then I'm going to put, it calls for a whole pint of grape tomatoes for one salad, but that is way more than I like. I actually don't really like tomatoes that much. I know, don't tell my mother-in-law because she always gives me delicious tomatoes from her garden. And then radishes. I actually don't like radishes either, but apparently they're really good in the detox salad. I usually leave the radishes out, but I'm going to give them a try. My grandma loved radishes, and she'd grow them in her garden. And then next, I'm going to add about ½ cup of chopped cilantro. And I feel like cilantro is kind of like glitter. It just like sticks to everything. And then it calls for the juice of 1 to 2 whole limes. So I am going to put this on top of my kale. I'm just going to squeeze some lime juice on top of my kale. And that way the flavor will sink into the kale and not make anything else soggy. So I'm going to use the full 2 juices or limes to get the juice out of that. And then this will probably be enough for more than one salad, so when I'm done here I'll probably take everything and make some more salads. I have another avocado that I'll use as well. So I've got my kale, and the reason that you want to massage your kale with olive oil is that it makes it super tender. If you've ever tried to eat kale without massaging it, you might choke. I've actually choked on kale before. So I'm going to just put as much kale as I can. You don't have to be pretty with it. And then when you go to have your salad, you'll drizzle some olive oil, and I forgot to put the pumpkin seeds in, so I'll put those in a little container. Well, you know what? I'm going to try putting them on top of the salad. I'll see if they get soggy or not. I've never done this with pumpkin seeds. Okay, so let's go on to the next salad, and then we'll put the lids on and I'll show you what to do with that. The next salad is super easy. You'll start with a cup of blueberries. This is 2 cups, so I'll use the rest of the blueberries for my next salad. You gotta measure those fruits because they're just so delicious. It's tempting to go overboard if you're like me. And be careful when you're wearing a white shirt so that you don't stain your shirt. Okay, so I've got my blueberries, and then I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of blue cheese. And this is raw milk blue cheese crumbles. There we go. And then it does call for walnuts, but walnuts were not on sale, but pecans were at Trader Joe's. I actually got these a couple weeks ago, and so I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of chopped up pecans, but the recipe does call for walnuts, so use what you have. And then I'm just going to fill up the rest of the jar with spinach. And then I will make my vinaigrette, and it has balsamic vinegar and olive oil and a little Dijon mustard, and I'll leave a link below so that you can get the recipe. Okay, so take your lids. This is the science magic part. Okay, put those on. You want to make sure you don't have like leaves hanging out of the side. Then you'll twist on your lids. Then the final thing that you have to get is this Ziploc air sucker outer thing. And it comes in a box that looks like a giant size of gallon Ziplocs. I didn't know what I was looking for when I first went, but it'll be the starter pack for the Ziploc like freezer bags, and it has like a little thing where you can suck the air out. So this comes with this little pump thing. So you put this over top wherever your little slit is, and you'll start pulling, and you'll realize the more you go, the harder it gets. So it's kind of like a workout and a healthy meal prep in one. Okay, that was actually hard. So your salad will stay fresh in the fridge for about 5 days. I wouldn't go longer than that. And I'm going to finish this one up. And then one more. Let's see if I can do another one. This is also a good way if you want to preserve your greens. You know, sometimes they'll kind of go slimy if you don't eat them fast enough. Just throw your greens in here and they'll last a lot longer. So, boom! Mason jar salads. My house is about to be stormed with young children for a Christmas party. So wish me luck, because there will be goodies around, but I am not going to eat them. And I'm going to stay on track at my dinner tonight. I've already looked up the menu. I'll be having a salad, so I hope you stay on track as well this weekend. And if you have time, make yourself some salad so that you can make sure that you have some quick meals that are easy to eat. Bye!